Okay. Right, I got an... Hi. Sorry. Don't worry. Sorry, it's my sisters. My stream thing wasn't working. So I got a new thing. Hopefully it will work because it keeps crashing. So I'm sorry if it kept crashing, so I got a new app now. We're good. So anyway, we just left off where Sayuri just mentioned that she had depression. Um, that's... also, I kind of forgot about the warning thing, but if you guys already know about Doki Doki, then probably should know that it is full of apparently suicide. I don't... apparently, anyway. And depressing stuff, so if you didn't know about that, and then I'm kind of sorry. But if you want to keep watching, that's fine. If not, then it's probably best to go, because we've just gone downhill with Sayori. So anyway, let's carry on. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori by her shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh god. Hi again. Anime Queen. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile for me. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never understand how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Anime Queen. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Anime Queen. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for is to know that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Anime Queen. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. I don't know if you can see those words, I just realised. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? Um, uh, it's what I want, I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, then I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good. If it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Don't do this. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, so I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Yes, let's make her happy. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home accidentally waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me letting me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Hello. Sup. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Alright then, you're welcome. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way just to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked for too, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where is your hospitality, Anime Queen? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki held out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. Aha. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Hehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits her fist into my chest. Hey, well, she is trying to impress me then, I can tell. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small enough and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now what are you treating me like a kid? I was trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Oh god. I appreciate that you are trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should also know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, Anime Queen. Oh. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults than that, then there's no way I'm gonna be fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Hell yeah. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluids, and plastic bags are strewn around every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Anime Queen, where did you put all the food colouring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. That way, even the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm not sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food colouring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is all about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth than just the ends and looking at makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made for my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food colouring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I'll just take a little longer. Jeez, well, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger into the ice and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back with trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of ice on Natsuki's cheek. Yeah. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. What? I'm sorry, what? Your laptop. Come get it then. Oh god, sisters. What? I can't reach. Oh god. Don't drop it this time. Oh god. Anyway, this is getting interesting. Not yet, anyway. Oh. Anyway, Natsuki used the other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, my sister is disappointed. Oh, she hates it when I do things like disgusting. It's not disgusting. I think this is. Oh, she's disgusted apparently. Just because I do, because I do a lot of things like this. Like, you know, when this happens, what do you expect me to do? Just go, oh. No, I can't do that face. I don't look like a pug. Right, sorry. Well, this is interesting. Oh, okay. Stop. That sounded like Sayori, actually. Not until you apologise for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you just seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Is this the part where the FBI starts to come at me? Because... look at this. I mean, come on, I just put a freaking finger in my mouth. Her face is entirely red. Anime queen, you really shouldn't do that kind of stuff to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab out the blackened tray out of the oven. I do that sometimes. She sets it on top of the stove, only our one's not got on fire. A tea towel did. That was a fun day. I'm just like, Sayori nearly burned the bloody house now. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them into the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment we were before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be poured out the oven. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelled warm air fills the room. Look how cute they look. She proudly shows off the different coloured cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you'll need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using at this time though. What's this one for? I pick up the one with a nozzle that has a much thinner tip than the others. Oh, that one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature club event, right? We could make a more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on what word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. Haha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. You're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Eee. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? Nothing. Let's just do the icing. Okay. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and when we get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. So you're the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down to 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Okay, there's something between you and your dad, and I don't know what it is. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? And if you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Huh? Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Like a gentleman would. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having this chance doesn't always have to be like that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Anime queen. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave you so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. Well. I feel the same way as you do, so Natsuki's suddenly get closer to me. Oh, hi. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-coloured cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Okay, what is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it, for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Anime Queen. Sayori? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Anime Queen. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you shouldn't have come in... You should have come in a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you in the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki runs off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. Sayori, don't do this to me. That's all that matters to me. Oh god. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Anime Queen? I don't know. Oh, don't do this. I'm supposed to be happy for you. But why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Anime Queen. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. Wait, was that when Monika was talking to her? Oh god, what did you say to her, Monika? What did you say? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something like that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. Wouldn't trade. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Anime Queen. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Anime Queen, I like you so much that I just want to die. Oh god. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I understand why there was lots of suicide and... Well, suicide Yuri. But, well... Sayori's kind of talking about death right now, but... About the choosing poem words, I'm guessing that's what it's all about. 'Cause it's you. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. The eyelash on my eye. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'd always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, Sayori. Oh, I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Should I friend zone her or express my... Oh no. I mean, I feel bad for not choosing her, but then I don't want to, make her sad even more. And besides, she said that she likes me. I feel bad. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Anime Queen. Oh. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Anime Queen, is this really okay? Yes. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Anime Queen. I want to be with you forever. Me too. And that's what I will do for a little Sayuri to be happy again. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why wouldn't this rain cloud go away? They're not going away at all, Anime Queen. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. So does that mean I'm making her happy now? Is this okay? It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, we'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Anime Queen. Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you tell me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Well, we're gonna be spending time with Sayuri at the festival, so hopefully that'll be fun. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond, thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be all over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Natsuki at the festival. Yeah, I'm making Sayuri happy again. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Anime Queen, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha. You should take a little responsibility for Amina, Queen. I mean, especially your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of have to hang in this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with everyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? What? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones these practiced. This one I've never even read before. Oh, God. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, go all over again. Get out of my head. Oh, okay. Get out of my head before I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What the Oh, okay, that's giving me chills now. Oh, okay, Monica, help. What is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Anime Queen, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? God, I'm sorry if I'm shaking so much. I quickly left the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out to me. I quicken my pace. Oh God, please. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not that big a deal to at least wait for her or help her even help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking to school for her makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always have been. This is all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, that really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't have to enter a room like this. Isn't that a kind of a breach of privacy? But she really needs no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh. Hang on, guys. Sayori! Guys, I'm crying, actually crying. Oh no. Oh no, Sayori! We're gonna have a date! We're gonna have a date with Natsuki! We're gonna have a date with Natsuki! She's crying! Oh no! No. An expectation as a code. File. Game stripped. Character 5. Line 307. See traceback text for details. Oh my God, that gave me a heart attack. Oh no. Sayori! Sorry guys, I'm having a little rant about this. Oh. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just talk about this for a moment. Don't do what Sayori's done, okay? I mean, if you guys are trying to my channel, if you guys are watching this right now, just let you know I care about you very much. Everyone cares about you. Please don't do what is shown right in front of you right now. Oh, I know how difficult it is for some people, but... Oh, God. Right, okay, rant over. I'm shaking. Sayori! I never expected someone as bubbly as her would be like this. Oh my God. So that's the suicide. Okay. Right, anyway, carrying on. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? This has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori didn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Me too, dude. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her that I know what's best for her and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. Oh, was that the wrong thing to choose? Or would she have done the same anyway? I mean, I am gonna go back to play the game, like, when I'm, like, finished the whole thing. I'm not gonna do another live on it unless you guys want me to, but probably not. Unless you want me to see, like, how the other girls do and the other choices I pick, but... That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for the others to care so much about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked to school, and remained her friends like with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Electric Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Oh, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. Oh, sorry if you guys can't read that. Curtains. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. Sorry. Can you close the curtains, please? Because the words aren't picking up. Hopefully you guys can see now. Oh God, I just kicked the balloon. Sorry. Read. I know, I'll just keep it like this. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh my God. End? No. No, I can't end there. Wait, is that really the end? Oh, shoot. The frick is that? Welcome to Doki Doki EXE Club. Everyone seems to be okay. What happened to you? What did you say to her? Any of you guys? Sayori. Oh my God. Right, okay. I guess we go. What the The music is not okay. I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, away from the arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention might torture herself. Sayori? That girl is not Sayori. My neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days, you know, I'm just going to turn the volume up so you can hear what is going on, if you can still hear me. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would just oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel her off running away. However, I decided I, of course, can let catch up to me. What the flip is that? Stop! No, no, no. Yuri. Can we just process that? What the frick was that? It's an ordinary day at school like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends, and friend group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. That is not correct. Oh, you know what? This is insane. Oh, no. I always tell I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. You've met one, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I still feel like the music is a bit off. I don't know, but it still feels off. The school days is so near as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That music is definitely off. Anime Queen? Whoa! Hi! Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. You have death in your eyes. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we seen each other in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, probably a serial killer. Basically, completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so gently makes me feel, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You were in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't really stand all the politics around the major clubs. There feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what kind of club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Don't. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. 4! Or 5, because I'll be joining apparently, and Sayori will be there. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keep her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. It can be. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Anime Queen, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you'd like to do me a big favour? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're a really sweet Anime Queen, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look forward to it. I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Okay, so I sold my soul to Monika. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the 3rd year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, that scared me out the frickin' door. What were those eyes? Those eyes had a monobrow for a second. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Monika, don't. I'm crying. I don't like this. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Stop. No. You might be the killer. Because you were jealous. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Natsuki seems to be the only normal one here. I love this game, but I hate it at the same time. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Anime Queen. Or words escape me in this situation. This club is full of death. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? Uh-huh. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude who's apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Anime Queen in the classroom and he decided to check out this club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget about that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Anime Queen? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. I know you didn't really plan to come in here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Bloody tears coming out of nowhere. Can you stop? Not waterfall time yet. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't really grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a seat. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a nice hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Should I go for Yuri this time? I think it'll be nice to go to Yuri this time, before she gets mad at me again. I mean, I went for Natsuki last time, and I chucked her against the wall, I tapped her with icing, and I stuck her finger in my mouth. Yuri, however, I have no idea how she acts outside school, so let's go for her, and then death again, I guess. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Anime Queen, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read for the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps it very quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking about Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. There you go. And telling a good story is such a foreign word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually emerge me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story is going to make me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You guys like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very competent reader yet. Writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, here we go again. Go. There you go. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Vice president? Okay. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Anime Queen? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Anime Queen. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form the official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, the club will shut down, won't it? It's in animes, I know that. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Anime Queen? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left us after all this, I'd be super pissed. Anime Queen, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? That wasn't even... thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Are you going to give me Monika's writing tip of the day? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over to me once more. Anime Queen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah. Nope, she's not. Can I really impress the class star Monika with her mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be able to spend an every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yee. Oh, I have unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Yes? A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This conjunction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Is that aimed at Sayori? Because I swear to God, don't do that. Oh, and speaking of Sayori, she's not even there. Alright, anyway, so we're going to you. But I like it this time. Sorry, Natsuki. I'm ditching you for Yuri. Anxiety. Hurt. It's going to be a bit easier since Sayori isn't here, so... Misfortune. Massacre. Tragedy. Vivid. Sorry, I'm going for Yuri because Yuri was mad at me and she wouldn't even talk to me. And I went for Natsuki last time and I threw her against the wall where I stuck her finger into my mouth. So I'm going to see how it goes with Yuri. Besides, Sayori isn't even here. Are they not in the fridge? In the freezer? Oh, well done. Oh god. Hang on. Disoriented. Hopeless. Sensation? Death. Misery. Sadness. Natsuki! Hey, don't you stop being a Sayori, because I swear to God. Even though you did act a bit like her once. Uncontrollable. Aura. Boop. Nah, that'll be Natsuki for sure. Crimson. Agonizing. Explode. Scars. Depression. Anger. What? Oh yeah, that would be you, wouldn't it? Extreme. Okay. Hi, Anime Queen. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it here because my phone is going to die. It's on 5%, and for some reason, I have the charger in my phone, but it won't charge and let me do it at the same time. So I'm just going to end it here, and then when it's on a good percent, I'll start doing it again. Hopefully today, since my mom's working late tonight. So I'm being surrounded by my sisters. No, can you not? So meanwhile, I'll be back. Probably today or maybe tomorrow, I do not know, but I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this depressing video of Doki Doki. And we'll see what happens next.